All right, let's get into it. Okay, so we got a really good hand here with our Shiranui deck. We got Squire and we got Mizuki, so we got full combo. My opponent sets one and passes. Perfect. On my turn, I draw Unizombie. That's nice. So I normal summon out Squire. Squire effect to get Spectral Sword from my deck. My opponent activates Maxi. I don't care. I use both of those to go into Squire Saga. I'm then going to activate Squire Saga's ability as soon as it hits the field in order to pop a card and gain attack. So I try to pop my opponent's card, however, it turns out to be called by the grave. He uses that to banish my Squire from my graveyard. That does completely stall my turn, however. So with that being said, I at least do get the attack boost on my Squire Saga, but that's all that I'm going to be able to do. So I proceed to my attack phase, and I do hit my opponent for 2400 damage. But like I said, that's all I can do this turn. On my opponent's turn, he draws and activates Branded Regain and passes, however, on that. So it does give me an opportunity in my turn to do more stuff. So on my turn, I draw Ghost Meets Girl, I play Unizombie, and I go into my Shiranui Sun Saga. I activate my Sun Saga's effect to return my Squire Saga back to my deck in order to pop one card in the field. So I will pop my opponent's Branded Regain, go to my battle phase, and I attack my opponent. So I've got really good setup for my turn, not concerned what my opponent's going to do. So on my opponent's turn, my opponent draws, and then he does activate Boost, Sector, Launch. However, I don't want him doing anything on his turn, so I activate my Ghost Meets Girl in order to tribute off my Shiranui Sun Saga and prevent my opponent from special summoning for the rest of the turn. This completely stalls my opponent, and he's forced to pass the turn. On my turn, I already have a good hand set up, so I do activate Shiranui Squire in order to start my combo. However, my opponent does activate his PSY combo that he has in his hand. I do activate my Ghost Meets Girl in order to return my Shiranui Spectral Sword Shade back to my graveyard. However, my opponent's PSY combo does negate and destroy my Squire. However, I don't care as I do have Super Polymerization in my hand. I use that card in order to go into my Garda, using both of his PSY cards on the field as its required fodder. I then activate Mizuki, banishing itself from my graveyard in order to special summon my Shiranui Sun Saga. With those two cards on the field, I do have game. I do attack with my Squire Saga. However, he does activate a Bestial card in order to special summon at least one defender. However, I don't care. I will attack into it, and then Garda will finish him off. My opponent at this point does surrender. So, guys, that is my first win with my Shiranui deck. Hopefully, you enjoyed.